First thing I want to do is I want to thank all of you, every single one of you who are here tonight. But there's an old saying, you can judge a person by the company they keep. Just look around this room. I mean, you're all fantastic, every one of you. And with that, a toast to Evan and Christina and to everybody in this room who's going to support them for the rest of their lives. Cheers. I was going to tell you a bunch of things about Tina. The script got ripped up a couple minutes ago. A couple things happened tonight that kind of made me change what I wanted to talk about. And the first one was our first look. I wrote a little letter to her just to tell her how I felt. It was just kind of me to her. She did a little preemptive strike. She gave me, which I'll call a crying towel, because as soon as she gave it to me, I started crying like a baby. And in the corner of it, it had, "I'll always be your little girl." Well, the last line of the, sorry, hang on a second. The last line of the letter I wrote her was, "You'll always be my little girl." So it's just one of those things where, we've been together so long that, you know, that's the kind of thoughtfulness she has.
For those who don't know me, I'm Warner. I'm one of Evan's really good friends, and this was a tough thing to prepare for. While Evan and I make each other laugh all the time, the things that we think are funny are just not funny. In the words of Christina, cheers to an average man. I had a hard time preparing for this, but then we went to their wedding in Scranton, and my wife asked Miss Libby, Evan's mom, "What is this bittersweet for you now that your last son is getting married?" And she said, "It would have been bittersweet no matter what, because Evie is special." And that stuck with me. It's something that I couldn't get out of my head as I was thinking about this, because our relationship has been special.
I'm Katie, I'm the middle sister, and when thinking about what to say, I really wanted to say something that everyone could relate to. So I thought about who would be here, and usually there's a lot of lawyers with Tina and Evan, but there's only so many tort jokes. And then I thought about football, and then I thought, I really want to unite the room and not divide it, so better not go there. And then I realized I was really overthinking it, because what we all have in common is that we all love Tina and Evan so much, and we're all here to celebrate them. I knew Evan was different the first day I met him, because I heard Tina say something I've never heard her say before. She turned to Evan and she said, "You're right." I knew he's different. Like Evan, your mom said yesterday, you walk into the room with this giant smile. Like, you always bring so much joy. Your brother mentioned that you guys are the first people to go help out anyone who needs it. So you really live out that definition of family already. You treat everyone like family. So I'm just so excited to celebrate you guys coming together.
So my friendship with Christina started out a little bit rocky. So I was crying basically for an entire week when I first met Christina. I was at summer camp for the first time, and this new girl showed up, and she had just moved to Delaware. And I was like, who is this girl? So all of my friends who have been my friends for 10 years started gravitating towards this girl, and they weren't talking to me anymore. So I did what any 10-year-old would do. I went in the corner and I cried for 7 days, and I told everyone at camp that I sprayed sunscreen in my eyes because my eyes were beet red, and I was crying because I had no friends and Tina took them all. So fast forward to 6th grade, and I thought, you know what, there's something about this girl and I need to be her friend. And 20 years later, we are now still best friends, and I'm happy to still call her my best friend. And Evan knows there is something about this girl. All of you know too, as evidenced by everyone in the room today. I'll probably cry about it later because you're all now her friends, and I'm gonna be in the corner, so I'm not upset about it or anything. And I just wanna wish you both the best, and I couldn't have asked for a better best friend for my best friend, and I'm so happy for you both.
So I think the best way to show this inner kindness is the story about how Evan got arrested. We were down in Tuscaloosa, and Evan had a few of these himself. And he's walking the absolute opposite way of my apartment in Tuscaloosa, just by himself, walking down the road. The police officer pulls him over, asks him, "Son, where are you going?" He said, he gets arrested naturally, because how can he not? And if y'all, I know y'all know how to Google, you should Google this. His mugshot is the biggest smile I've ever seen in my life. How special. So Tina, I think we all need to raise a glass to you for the special kind of patience it takes to commit to a life of a live-action Dumb and Dumber.
Then the second thing that happened tonight that you probably don't know, but their first dance was our wedding song from 35 years ago. And to me, it was special because it talks about not tonight, but years from now, when you're going to love each other, whether you're old and things go wrong, through thick and thin, you'll always love them forever. The thing about that is that I found out that was Evan's idea, to do that. So that just speaks volume about Evan. And everybody who knows him here, you guys have been blessed to be with him for his whole life. Libby, we had a wonderful little function last night, and she got up and she spoke so eloquently about her son and how he's smiling and how Christina made him smile. And she saw that when they first met. And Libby, I can tell you, as a father, he makes her smile.